welcome to Random Thoughts Thursdays. So I had a hard time deciding if I wanted to do this video or not, and I'm going to share with you why. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about mental preparation for barrel racing, and I struggled with thinking, like, I've been asked a few times to do this video, and I thought, well, I don't know if I want to do a video on that because it's something that I struggle with so much. And then I thought, well, that's the whole reason I made this channel, is that I wanted to come to you guys from the perspective of someone who's kind of starting at the bottom, is not necessarily an expert, but wants to be the best. And so I thought, you know, okay, I'm going to share with people what I do, what I practice often, and what I feel like helps anyways. You know, like, mental preparation is not something that, you know, you just go and you fix it and you're good. It's something that is a continuous thing, and I think it kind of goes hand in hand with mental health in that way. So I'm going to share with you guys kind of what I do and what works for me, and hopefully it helps you in some way. Okay, so the first thing is if you're someone like me, I have a really busy brain. I've struggled with anxiety for a long time, and managing that has not been the easiest thing, and I know that some of you guys are going to have the same kind of issue. So I think the thing that's helped me the most has been yoga and meditation, and I've definitely slacked off lately on my meditation. I don't like to do it because sitting still, even for 10 minutes, and trying to clear my mind is almost impossible for me. So I think, because I always think, oh, it's just, I don't need to do it, it's fine. But it is something that has helped me a lot, and I just said to Cody the other day, okay, I gotta get back to doing that. So meditation, there's an app that I use. I'll show you guys a picture of the app at the end here. It's called Headspace, and I love Headspace because they're 10-minute guided meditations. For me, I thought, okay, 10 minutes is doable. That's like, I don't admire the people that can meditate for an hour, but I'm just not there yet. So they're 10-minute guided meditations. They're really easy to follow, and they help keep you on track. So 10 minutes in the morning of meditation is amazing. And then I go to yoga once a week. I would like to go more, but it just hasn't been something that I can fit into my schedule more than that. But yoga, another good thing. Honestly, it's good for the body, but I go because of my mind. Because there I'm forced to be present, to breathe, and, you know, it's sort of like a workout, I guess, as well, but I'm kind of forced to be without my cell phone, away from, you know, the world a little bit, and really be centered and kind of focus on me and calming my brain down for an entire hour. So yoga, meditation, and meditation is something every single day. Like I said, it's not my favorite thing to do, but I've just recently brought it back into my mornings, and it is such an amazing thing. So another thing that I found is really good, and this is actually translating to when we're at the rodeo, is have a plan. So I just admitted recently I had a really crappy run, and what was the issue? I went in there without a plan. I know it's the same thing every time. Every time I go to a different arena, depending, it doesn't matter where I am, I'm still running around 3 barrels, but your kind of technique, I guess you could say, is going to change a little bit. And that's something that I'm not very good at reacting really quickly. I need to go in there with a bit of a plan. So if I'm going to be running in a big or outdoor pen, you know, and I've got lots of space, I need to remember that I'm going to have to ask my horse to gear down a little bit. If I'm in a tight little indoor arena, I'm going to have to remember the opposite. I'm going to have to hustle because my horse is going to want to get a little bit short. This is something that I've realized I need to do, especially with Jada. So I've been lucky enough to be on a horse like Grinch for so long. Grinch kind of is able to gauge out her surroundings and gauge the ground she's on and that kind of thing, and react appropriately because I've ran her for so long. Whereas Jada is not there yet. So she kind of runs into the same thing every time, and because she's kind of a rookie, if I'm not there to guide her and, you know, maybe gear her back a bit sooner, or say, oh, Jada, you got to stand up a little bit different, this is harder ground we're running on, we're going to run into trouble. So that's my big thing. Mental preparation when it actually gets to the arena. Assess the arena conditions, where you're running, and have a game plan. Something else that helps me a lot, I really struggle mentally with my self-belief, and I am a confident person in that I'm, you know, confident in who I am and that kind of thing, but I lack confidence in my riding sometimes, and particularly when I compete. There's, you know, I have that little voice, like all of us do, that says, oh, you can't do this. So silencing that voice has been a difficult thing for me. So what I found has really helped me a lot with that is self-help books or audiobooks. So this is one of my favorites. It's called You Are a Badass. And I like easy reads. I like books that are kind of more fun and helpful at the same time. So I actually am doing a giveaway on my Facebook page. This book is in that giveaway pack. So I'm going to put a link in the bottom just for you guys as well. But books like this, and I recently listened to another one called like an audio book or whatever. I listened to the 5-second rule, another really awesome one. So anything that kind of helps to build you up, believe in yourself, that kind of thing, I find those have helped me a lot. Okay, so one more thing that I would like to mention, and this can be sometimes a touchy subject. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to recommend to you what you may or may not need, but sometimes we need a little bit more professional help when it comes to the mental aspect of things. So if you are like I was, to the point of anxiety being almost crippling and seeking into every part of your life to the point where you just can't function, sometimes we need a little extra help, either in the form of a doctor, therapist, or maybe medication. And that is something that's not to be ashamed about, but if you feel like you're at that point, reading a self-help book might help a little bit, but you might need more than that. So don't be ashamed if that's something that you need to do. I have done all of the above. I have seen my doctor about my anxiety issues. I've seen a therapist for years and years, and as well, I have been on different medications. I'm currently at the point where I'm now just on like a herbal remedy that kind of helps me to keep my mind right. But if you struggle with that, that's okay. And go talk to your doctor. I don't think that is, I think we all want a quick fix, and I think a lot of people think that is gonna be it. But I like to think of medication and doctors as kind of a tool in the toolbox. So it's just one piece of the puzzle for our mental health that'll help our mental game when we compete. So just something to keep in mind. If you think that you're that person, don't be ashamed. Go get a little bit extra help. It's okay. And trust me, it'll help you as a competitor if it's something that you're really struggling with. Well, I hope that was at least somewhat helpful. I think the biggest thing to remember with something like mental prep is that it's what works for me might not work for you, or you might have something that does work for you that I didn't find help me. We're all different, obviously, but I just found these are the things that have helped me along the way and things that I continue to do to work on being mentally strong. So I hope that was kind of helpful for you guys as well, and thank you for watching Random Thoughts Thursday.